What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back, gang, to another video. So we're going to go ahead and hop into the video as always, and we're going to start with doing my eyebrows. And I'm using just a dark brown pencil, eyebrow pencil, and the shade is dark brown, and I'm using it to fill in my eyebrows. Because my eyebrows are already arched, the only thing that I need to do is fill them in. I don't really do a line at the bottom or a line at the top. And then I like to take my spoolie and brush the product through so that it looks a little bit more natural when I get ready to sculpt them out. I'm doing the same process on the neck on my other brow. I'm just kind of filling it in and just creating a shape before I sculpt it out. Now I'm going to use just a flat brush, and the concealer that I'm using is Born This Way Too Faced in the shade Chestnut. This concealer is going to help sculpt out the brow and give it a more chic and like it's gonna get my eyebrows on fleek. It's going to really help polish them, like I said, and make it a little bit more chic. So I put it at the bottom and then I put it at the top. I take my time and I line it up and sculpt it out the way that I really like it. Now that brow right there, that really looks really good to me. I was pleased at the way that the brow came out. Now I'm going to blend in the product using a beauty blender, and I'm going to do the same process on my second eyebrow. I'm going underneath the brow, and then we're going to go on top of the brow. So I'm just blending in that brow, and as you can see, the brows turned out really good. I'm blending in the concealer, sorry, but the brows turned out really good. And lately I've been having like a very heavy hand when I'm blending in my concealer. I would encourage you to kind of like exercise a light hand when you're blending in your products, because it helps them sit on top and like cover up the things that you want to, instead of like pressing it into the pores, because the pores is just going to soak in the product and then it's not really going to cover things up. So I got to lighten my hand up, and I'm going to use a primer. This is from e.l.f. Now I'm going to warn you, the foundation is light. Like, I'm just warning you, because it really looked green low key. It really kind of messed me up a little bit. I don't watch this video so many times, that's why I'm just not putting it out. But it just, you see, I didn't let you see me blending in a whole lot, because it's like, it's not matching. But it looks ashy. So anytime your makeup or your foundation looks ashy, it doesn't match. But I did have time to like go back and try to add it and play with it, because I was running out of time and I still had to drop my son off. So I'm like, freak it. I actually like stuff like this, because it's like I'm gonna accept the challenge and I'm gonna see if I can correct it, and if I can't correct it, then I'm just gonna take it off. So this was a very risky thing that I was doing, but I do stuff like this in my real life. So the first concealer was Born This Way Too Faced in Chestnut. That was my color correcting concealer as always. Next, I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Concealer. This is in the shade Caramel, and this is my first highlighting concealer. But I'm also using this concealer to highlight my T-zone area as well. So it is a little bright. Why I chose to go in with a bright highlighting concealer, knowing that my foundation was still light, was because I want my highlight to still pop. But I'm going to make up for my foundation being too light in my contour, as you're going to see. So I'm just blending out my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, and also my forehead. But I'm going in with another concealer. This one is a little bit heavier. It's a cream concealer, and it's from Mud, but I don't know the exact name. But I'm going to use that as my final highlighter concealer And it has a yellow undertone on it too, just to kind of help balance out sitting on top of that brighter concealer that makes the foundation look really, really bright. Okay, so I'm trying to like even it out. So now I'm going to bring some color back into my face using the contour. Now you can see here where you can see the mask where the foundation stops and my skin begins, and that's a huge no-no. So you want to make sure if you're wearing a scarf and you're doing your makeup, you're removing or pulling that scarf all the way back so that you can blend in that makeup all the way to your hairline. Sometimes touching your edges just to make sure that you don't have a line or a mask on your face. I like to start blending my contour closest to my mouth and then towards my ear. That's the way that I like to blend the contour in. Now that contour that I used, that was a foundation stick in black opal in the shade Beautifully Bronzed. Now I'm using Zero, the shade Zero. It's in the Mud Translucent Powder. I'm going to go in with a powder on top of the bronzer from L'Oreal. I really like this bronzer. No, this is not L'Oreal. This is Fenty Beauty Caramel Bronzer. I really like this bronzer because it's adding the perfect amount of warmth to the face so that it can bring back what I like to call the melanin, because I'm just recreating the skin that I have underneath the makeup. So I'm trying to bring back more of my melanin so it can balance out the foundation. I put just a pressed powder on there just to lighten up the under eye so we don't lose that brightness underneath the eye. Now, my recommendation for contour is to use powder and not liquid. That powder is easy to manage, it's easy to put on, and it's also carved out the nose perfectly. Now, the blush, 2 blushes, blended them together, put it on there, topped off by a highlight. And I put some lashes on, but they're all over the place, but I promise you I don't care because I'm trying to get out the door. And I put a little mascara on to fill that in, topped it off with some eyeliner as well. Now, even though this is coming together, I was really proud of myself because it was really one of those things where it was like either the makeup was going to be fire or I was going to be going where I was going without any makeup because I was going to have to take it off because I wasn't just going to look like a clown or like a fool. But it turned out pretty good. So you don't, even if you buy it too light or you make a mistake and buy some foundation too light and you need to wear it, it's always a way that you can fix it or correct it. So now I'm just putting on a brown eyeliner after I set my face. I think that was the second time I set my face. Now I'm using just a brown eyeliner and just some Vaseline, and that's it, y'all. Sweet, simple to the case, and we're gonna have a great night. Well, we did have a great night, and so I want to thank y'all so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to practice being the best versions of yourself each and every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.